Today we are going to talk about choking. Management of choking. Choking is a life-threatening situation and it happens when a foreign body is lodged in airway of the victim. It causes disruption in airflow to the lungs. It causes a cut in oxygen supply to the brain and can lead to extensive damage as the victim is unable to breathe normally. Early intervention is necessary to prevent any complications that might happen because of choking. Let us now see how do we recognize choking. It is imperative to recognize the signs of choking early. The victim may display different signs depending upon the level of choking. This could be mild to severe. The rescuer needs to recognize the level of choking to decide what interventions must be warranted or taken to relieve choking in the victim. Mild airway obstruction. The victim would show the following signs if suffering from mild airway obstruction. The victim would cough vigorously. You may hear wheezing in between coughs, but there would be good air exchange. So what action you would take as a rescuer when a person is suffering from mild airway obstruction? The rescuer may not take immediate action in case of mild airway obstruction. He or she must encourage the victim to cough if the air exchange is good. The rescuer must not intervene with victim's effort to relieve obstruction, but the rescuer must stay with the victim to monitor the condition. Let us now see what severe airway obstruction is. Following would be the signs shown by the victim if suffering from severe airway obstruction. The victim displays a universal sign of choking by clutching the throat with thumb and fingers. Victim is unable to speak. He or she is unable to cough or coughing is not effective. Air exchange is poor. High-pitched sound as the patient inhales or there is no noise at all. Victim has respiratory difficulty. Relieving choking in conscious adult or child. Ask the victim if he is choking. If the victim cannot talk or if he is nodding yes, this indicates that he is experiencing severe airway obstruction. The rescuer needs to take immediate action to relieve choking, that is, perform Heimlich maneuver. Follow the steps to perform Heimlich maneuver in a responsive adult. Stand behind the victim and wrap your arms around the victim's waist. While making a fist with one hand, ensure that the thumb is towards the victim's abdomen. Place the fist in the midline, slightly above the navel and below the sternum or the breastbone. Use the other hand to grab the fist and press fist inside the patient's abdomen with a force directed upwards in the form of quick thrusts. Continue such quick upward thrusts unless the object is expelled out or the victim becomes unconscious. If the victim becomes unconscious at any point of time, start CPR. If you are alone, provide CPR for 2 minutes and then activate emergency response system. If another person is available, send him or her to activate emergency response system. The choking victim can become unresponsive as he may not be able to relieve obstruction and become unconscious. Rescuer must shout for help. If someone responds, send the person to activate emergency response system. You should lower down the victim to the ground. Begin CPR starting with chest compressions. Do not check the pulse at this point. There is a slight change while providing CPR to choking victims. The rescuer must check the mouth for foreign object in the mouth when opening the mouth to provide rescue breaths. Chest compression during CPR can create some force as abdominal thrusts to dislodge the foreign object. So there are chances that when you check the victim's mouth after chest compression, the object may have dislodged and present in victim's mouth. If you can see the object in victim's mouth and it can be easily removed, do so by using your fingers. If you cannot see the object in patient's mouth, continue CPR. After 5 cycles or 2 minutes of CPR, activate emergency response system if not done already.